for you for February, I want to start with from the Angels and Ancestors deck. This came out very strong for you, Aries. And this is the Water Guardian. And so for the guidance for you for this month, I wanted to start with this card because, you know, obviously you're a fire sign, but there must be your angels and guardians are around you because you must be dealing with a lot of emotional situations that might have arisen. So the message is just simply to take time to understand how you really feel with circumstance, with any type of situations that are going on for you. It allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your own soul, your own inner core. And, you know, whether it's tears, whether it's, you know, we're made of water. And water is a very deep emotion. So really from this card, it's angelic. And your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions, anything that surfaces for you for this month or maybe coming out of the month of January. And it, you know, whether it's joyous occasions, sad occasions, or there's just powerful messages that allow you to understand what you want and what you may need. So maybe take the time to breathe, acknowledge the flow, acknowledge anything that you feel might become crashing down on you. If you feel anything overwhelming, the Water Guardian is there, and it's angelic. It's the higher realm. And just know that they're there for you. And also with water, you know, you might have intuitive or psychic messages that are coming through for you. You know, you might want to just be aware, honor that, and take the time to really acknowledge the guidance that's here for you that can give you all the love and support that may be needed for you as you go through the month of February. So very powerful message this is for you. Like I said, because you're Aries, you're the sign of the ram, you're the I am sign, and you get things done. So from your card reading, you know, you've been through a lot. You have the Ten of Swords right in the middle of the spread. So you've been stabbed in the back. You've been going through maybe many issues where you feel like you just can't do anymore. And you know what? The chapter is closed. You know, it's kind of over. It's a 10. It's a completion of a cycle. You could be feeling, you know, like it's something that you don't want to revisit. Okay, so there is energy here, but just know that the cycle is over. It's something that's been holding you down and holding you back. However, you know, for you, Aries, I mean, Chiron was in Aries, and, you know, you're healing some wounds with your own identity, with your own soul, with past maybe lives, and you're coming through, healing through the process and working through the process of the situations that were at hand for you. But it's the situations have closed off. I feel like for some of you, if there's health or, you know, any kind of lungs or breathing issues, you know, it could be at hand, shortness of breath. That could be with you or someone around you. Just know that, you know, there's healing here, and there's situations that kind of come to a close that you can really move on and get closure with whatever it is that you're looking at. Whatever the circumstance is, your guardian angels are there for you. It's blessed energy. Some of you are working with a man who, you know, when the King of Wands reverses and he comes through that way, you know, it could be some hard energy of a partner, a boss, somebody that's really putting the pressure on you. And when I see him reversed like that, I feel like it's just too much for you to bear. You know, and it could be anybody in authority. So if you're going through any situations, work-wise or even love-wise, health-wise, you know, the inevitable changes are here. You do have the Tower. You do have the Tower energy, which is all good. this is all good energy. Let me just adjust the lighting here. I want to make sure. There we go. That looks a little better. You do have the Tower here coming into like maybe the third week of the month, but it's inevitable changes that need to take place for you to be able to release this person or this higher above you energy, this masculine energy that's kind of holding you down. And really, it's quite a burden, to tell you the truth. It feels burdensome. And it's something that you've been hanging on to for a long time. So it's something that you've sacrificed, you've done all you can do with a certain situation, and it's time for the upheaval to really take place to let you free you from whatever it is. Look at the emotion in the Water Guardian. Feel the energy. Get to the water. Feel some cleanses, some baths, showers, things that can cleanse you and make you feel free in that chakra system, in that energy field that you have. Because you're definitely doing the healing of circumstance and situations. You have the Three of Swords in reverse. So it's telling me that as you come out of the month of February, things that you've been bound to or feel frustrated with or have anxiety, you know that your angels and guides are there. They're shining the light on the best prospect that they can give you. And your dreams and everything you have with certain situations, you will be freed from, you'll heal from. You also have a Prince of Pentacles here, so there's news and information coming in. This could be from a younger person. This could be a younger person that's been going through a lot, that it affects you also. Or it could be you going through a lot of inevitable changes that are needed to take place. Now, the Star is a card of Aquarius. The Sun is in Aquarius until February 22nd. So for you, Aries, Aquarius is your 10th house. That would create 10th house matters of work and career in structures, legal, government. There's a lot of different ways that this reading could play out for you. But overall, the underlying energy is you feel conflict. You feel conflict, whether it's with doctors or medications or health issues that are called upon for you for this month to be aware and to, recognize everything that you've been through up to this time. There's still more residual, but this is showing me that it's a healing process and it takes time to get to where you want to be. For those of you who have anybody in power of you or somebody that is kind of putting the squeeze on you and holding you back from the direction you really need to go, that's where you need to release the energy of that person. So that if there's anyone around you that's draining you, you really have to look into the Water Guardian, how you can connect with your own emotional field, right? Because it's within. And like I said, I feel for some of you, it could be lung and like colds, flu, sickness that has to do with that. And I feel like, I feel a little joint pain, or I'm feeling, maybe the body's not feeling every ache and pain. But I feel like for those of you that do have any health concerns, there's medication available. So maybe it's an adjustment of medications. For those of you who've had any problems within relationships or any type of connected business partnerships or connections with family or connections with loved ones, it's work through energy that resolves in a healing. In your healing mechanism, it kicks in when it's needed. Spiritually, body, mind, and soul activation, you have to really sense and be psychic to, if you're receiving downloads, dreams, and messages, it's here for you, very strong. And it's very blessed energy. So along with this reading for you, I've pulled an animal spirit card from the Chip Richards deck, and you received crayfish. So the guidance for you is you're in mode of protection. You're a little bit vulnerable, but there's regeneration. There's new growth. I wanted to just say with cells, with body, with the physical body. And it's all about perseverance. So circumstance brings change that's meant to take place. So I feel the Tower card is very good for you in this reading because it's bringing the inevitable change that creates this regeneration to happen. So the crayfish, with nature, he does regenerate himself. So for any parts of the body that need healing for you, it's regenerative. Okay? And I get cell growth and things like that. So I feel like February is a very important month for you because you have closing chapters and you have news and information, things that can help and heal, people that can come in and offer assistance. You also have the highest of the highest, which is the divine and blessed energy. And your guardians walk with you. They travel with you. Okay, so it looks like to me that there's going to be a lot of luck for you, a lot of good wishes, a lot of good intention, and a lot of luck for you for the last few weeks. I think a lot of you there could be a snake around you, someone who's not so good. You're carrying some burdens, some pressures, maybe from a relationship or something that is kind of keeping you down. I think for some of you, the thing is you have the card of children, and I feel like you're the one who's given the nurturing, the kindness, and there could be some relational dynamic that has to do with children, something that you're very anchored and grounded into, and the polar bear is you really taking charge and standing your ground as to any relationship dynamic that, you could be having disagreements or issues with a partner about maybe children or siblings or something like that, some emotional relationship. It's the burden you bear, but you'll see it through. You're very grounded in it, and there is luck here for you. There is a friend that will be giving you good advice, Aries, and for some of you, you could be seeing that there's commitment around you that isn't exactly what it's all cracked up to be. You see people for what they truly are, and you're seeing through. It's like X-ray vision with clarity. But there is a friend here for you that's good advice. And this is the Chinese New Year. This is the year, I don't do Chinese astrology, but it's the year of the dog. And this is a really good friend who's going to come your way and offer you some type of commitment and a lot of good advice. For those of you who have had any difficult relationships, meaning love, meaning with family, with children, with commitments, with maybe someone kind of rearing their ugly little snake head right here. The snake is an enemy. It's someone that is, doesn't have your best interest at heart. So if you encounter any of that in the last couple weeks, just know that you're gonna barrel your way through it. You're gonna fight for a good cause. You're gonna anchor yourself into the boundaries that you need to create, and you're gonna get good advice from those who love you and those who support you. And there's just such great good luck with it. So make a wish this month. Maybe this is your new moon intention for you, Aries, this month. Because all the intention you put out, Jupiter is in Scorpio. There's, a lot going on cosmically. However, the sun is in Aquarius. This eclipse is in Aquarius. And this new moon is in Aquarius. So get your genius on. Get yourself going. And push through whatever dogs you down or brings you down, and don't let it get to you. Also, this is the card. The lilies is the card of reflection. So for some of you, this is motherhood. This is nurturance. This is caring. Now, that could be your actual mom. That could be you caring for your mom caring for you. The nurturance, maybe you're giving to children, or the cause that is making you nurture and be compassionate and kind and handle a lot of different things that are going on for you with that type of reflection, that nurturance, that compassion and kindness and caring. So for those of you in established bonds, it looks great. Commitment is there. Those of you who'd like to meet someone, you do have the ring here. So there is potential for some people to, you know, get engaged, get married, maybe some, you know, past marriage and then looking into new future. Some of you could fall in love with a friend or someone that's been there for you as a friend. There's commitment with it, Aries. So I'm liking this energy for you.